Sometimes it's necessary to cut cocos palms down, or palms or trees. That can be for various reasons. The seeds are making a mess, it's dropping fronds, it's too big, the roots are getting into everything. Whatever the reason, sometimes they have to go. The question is, do you need to remove the stump or not? In some situations you do, and in some you don't. And if you do need to remove the stump, you may be able to use a machine, or you may have to dig it out. Now, if you're going to dig it out, I would suggest you leave plenty of trunk on, and that assists with a bit of extra leverage when you're digging to get the stump out. Now, if you don't need to get it out, in this case I've left this one in the lawn, it's not doing any harm, it's not going to keep growing, it's not going to drop seeds, I've left it here. There are other options, and I'm going to show you a couple, and then I'm going to show you how to dig one out. In many cases I've just left the stump. This particular one's in the garden, a creeper's grown over it, you can hardly see it, it works well. In this case I've left a very tall trunk, and that's because I had a tree fella come in. I wasn't going to tackle this one because I had the pool on one side, house and fence. I didn't have enough room to play with, so I got a guy in. I just got him to take the top end off. The rest I can manage. And I thought, well, while it's here, I'll put some ornaments on it and use it as a totem pole. This stump and the one behind me, I decided to leave as well. They're out of the way, not a problem. I've also got a couple out the front, and I didn't want stumps in the front gardens, in the front lawn that is, so I cut them off at ground level, as low as I could get. It took a few years, but the grass has now grown over two of them, and the third one, I'm still getting there. But that's a hassle-free way to do it. You can't see the stumps, and it saves a lot of digging. I think my favourite use for a cocos palm stump is this, the heavy-duty bird bath. The birds love it, and they sometimes put on a really great show. Sometimes, for various reasons, the stump has to come out. They're not difficult to dig out, but it does take a bit of effort and a bit of time. They have hundreds and hundreds of little roots, so you will need a spade, an axe or mattock or something equivalent. So in this case I dug around the stump and then under the stump. Until I was able to snap it off and get it free. But then the tricky bit is getting it out of the hole. So this is how I got it out of the hole.